What's happening, Mr. Al Pete? The neighborhood, MPN, all that great stuff, WJCT News 89.9. We are here with one of the legendary guys that's hitting the comedy scenes as well as doing the producing action, Mr. Marlon Wayans. How you doing, good sir?
Wonderful, man. Doing great things.
Good. Listen, it looks as if you're on the road, kind of relaxing or whatnot, so we won't hold you too long, but I greatly appreciate you giving the time and effort to talk to the neighbors. September 26th, Thursday, September 26th, you'll be at Florida Theater, Jacksonville, Florida, for the tour. And just want to ask about what can people expect on that, on the tour. I got a little word that some new stuff will be here around, but I want to you let us know what people can expect when they attend this show.
You can expect it's gonna be funny. And you can expect you ain't heard it before. Like, this is a brand new set that I'm putting together. It's not the one I just dropped a special, Good Grief. None of those jokes are in there. This is brand new stuff.
Gotcha.
You can expect I'm gonna be funny.
Oh, of course. I mean,
you better expect I'm gonna be funny. That'd be sad. You pay that money to come see a comedy show and you don't laugh. I'll try to give you your money's worth.
Indeed, I can dig it. Speaking of the Good Grief, I finished watching it and it was a really good show, thoughtful show. It seemed very therapeutic. So first off, I want to send condolences to the loss of your mother and your father. But I want to parallel that a little bit with like the funny versus the serious. And I watched Bel Air as well. So to see you in that role, the serious role, how much of a therapeutic aspect is that for you?
My art is all therapy for me, comedically and dramatically. I get to express my pain and I get to express my joy. And sometimes you do both at one time. I love the fact that I'm doing more drama now. It's funny because all this drama is coming my way. And now, after my parents was gone, I got something to cry about.
I follow. So you tap into that to bring it out. Is that what I'm hearing?
I don't have to tap in. It's there.
It's there. Respectfully. Well, another thing, when I was kind of researching,
I just made it weird, huh? You're like, that's
no,
pain.
Not really, because I mean, for me, I draw from drama as well. Well, like the darkness, the hurt, and the pain. So I understand that part. So I'm not really laughing as much. So I think when you're there in that place, it just makes it easier. So yeah. But I guess to the average person, when they hear Marlon Wayans, they're thinking immediately comedy. But to see you in the role that is so pivoted, like Lou Smith, seeing you pull that, because you did an absolutely great job on that part.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. And so seeing that, I'm sure people are like, wow, is this, like, I could think that people would think, where is this coming from? So that's why.
And honestly, as an actor, these are my leading man years, right? I did all this work for 33 years. Y'all have watched me grow. The world has watched me grow from a kid to an artist to a man to a businessman to a brand. Like, y'all watched me grow. And now finally, at the age of 52, I'm ready for leading man, and that could be comedy, drama, doesn't matter. Dramedy, action, rom-com, I'm ready for all of it. So looking forward to the opportunities.
Gotcha. So one of the words, like when I prepare for these interviews, I think of like one or two words that kind of stick. So one word that popped up in my head was generational. So I'll explain that. So my son, he's 26 now, but this is when he was like in middle school, 10, 11, 12 or whatnot. And I remember he wanted to watch Norbit, and he laughed so much at Norbit. And I was looking at it like, that's not the Marlon Wayans that I know. I know Marlon Wayans from Above the Rim, Living Color, et cetera, et cetera. So now it's a full circle where you're in shows like Bel Air and you're in front of like a young crowd. And they're relearning Bel Air, but then they're relearning Will Smith's character, his dad in it. How does it feel to be generational outside of the legendary family that you're from? And is that any type of responsibility with coming with that? Like, is there a responsibility that comes with being generational? And FYI, generational is definitely like a major plus
Absolutely.
in this statement.
I don't notice because I just got my head down working, right? So I really look up and rest on my laurels and appreciate what I've done and what I've accomplished. And I just go, I'm doing something right. And I think it's just being focused on doing the work. It's easy to transcend time when you're going moment by moment. So, like, when I'm doing it, I'm just putting my all into every moment. And I think the quality of what the work we put down and quality of work I put down, it resonates for the audience because we don't make movies, we make classics, make classic moments. Like, you can, all those things, if you reference the funny stuff I've done, it's probably hard to name it all, right? I didn't even think about that. I was so busy just working. And now I feel like I gotta work less because I'm really good at what I do. I'm flying right now, man. I don't need to do this. I don't need to flap my wings. I just know how to just cruise because I've been doing it so long in so many different ways, from writing movies and writing TV to developing and creating those shows to being a producer on those shows to and those movies and then learning stand up and then having the dramatic skill set that I got. I'm a very well-rounded talent, man. I do a lot of things and I try to be excellent in all of them. I don't want to be good. I don't want everything to add up to a B. I'm trying to be an A plus.
Hmm.
And that's in everything I do. If I do drama, and see, for me, it's taken me a long time to really get into the stratosphere. God made me take the scenic route because I'm being crafted to be something that the world has never seen. Right? Every individual and every artist is their own brand. I'm just Marlon, man, and I'm working toward being whatever God allows me to be. But I feel something, and I feel something wonderful happening. Um, just in like I'm concreted. I finally know I'm good enough to be great, and I'm just doing great things. And my stand up, I'm lighting these shows up. I'm getting stand ovation. People are crying, laughing, and crying at the same time. I'm just different.
Yeah, it shows approval because your show Good Grief went #1 on the platform, so that says a
Yeah,
lot.
all my specials have been number one.
#1, absolutely, yeah. So
Walkers was number one. You Know What It Is was number one. It's funny, on HBO Max, when it comes to specials, I have the top 3 specials they've ever had. Number 3 is Headliners. Number 2 is You Know What It Is. And number 1 is God Loves Me.
take a sip to that for sure. Indeed. Well, listen, let's roll into. I had thought about this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. So the first off, thank you for clapping back at Vlad. I mean, I know that might sound crazy to say right now, but that Vlad situation, that and the integrity that he possesses is crazy, and the fact that he disrespected you in that manner was even crazier.
I honestly tried to keep it peace. Like, if I shared the tweets and our DMs or shared our conversation on text, I try to remain a gentleman. I was just like, bro, like, keeping it peace. Like, it's all good. We don't have to do it. We don't have to do an interview. It's all right, man. Everything is peace. And he kept going. And then and he was so mad. He went and started talking about my business publicly and asking peers of mine or people I knew of me and asking different opinions. And I'm just like, okay, see, now I've been peace. Now I'm going to bury you because I don't like your business tactics. I don't like, you showed me bad character. So I'm glad I didn't sit down with you because you shown me bad character. So I was willing to give you a shot. This is not about money. But when you show up like that, that's God showing me the devil. And I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't be there. I shouldn't be on that platform. Then I started researching and looking at the platform and the questions he was asking. And I was like, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. And this was after he said what he said about, how ridiculous my price was. You don't get to determine what my price is, bro. Either you respect it or you move on. But I said what I said, and I'm not flinching, period. And you could be as offended as you want to be, but now it's out of the question. I seen bad character. I saw the devil, and I'm like, you know what? I still don't, the whole time he's like, just tell me F off. Tell me F off. Just tell me to my face, F you. And I'm like, you don't know me. I would. And I don't mind. And there's nothing you could do about it except me telling you to F off, period. But I'm a gentleman. I don't do that. I just kindly walk away and leave it where it's at, and I go do me. I'm going to show you. See, sometimes success is a man's best revenge. So that's all I do is I take the haters, I take all that, I just burn it as fuel. It's fuel. Thank you. I needed that. Now, go watch me be great. Be on the wrong side of my history. And to this day, I don't hate the guy. I just think that, that was very toxic of him to do in business. And I'm done with the whole situation. I just know it's not a platform for me. And I move on.
Yeah, it's definitely not a platform for you, sir. Like at all, especially with the things that you've done yourself.
I didn't like the drum set. I thought the drum set was weird. Who's playing drums on his set? Let's answer that question.
Nobody has played drums at all on there.
Who is playing? I want somebody. DL, just somebody.
Nobody.
Please.
Nobody.
Have a band show up. I didn't know if the Roots was performing there. If Love was going to pull up. What's this? Where are we at? A choir? A practice? Where are we? What's really going on with your set? And why is DJ Vlad on the drum set? Right. Answer these questions, and then I can possibly talk to you, but not on your platform. Let's go to Club Shay Shay, and let me ask you some questions. Why are you never on screen? This is not an interview. This is an interrogation.
Why are you misappropriating hip hop the way that he does? That's all of the things. Yeah.
He just wants to be cool enough to get an impasse.
Well, okay. But nevertheless,
he won't get it from me.
Right.
But
I
don't hate him still. I don't walk around with that hate. When I felt it getting toxic, I just blocked him. Because I was like, I blocked him and I blocked my number. Like, I don't want you to have my number. I don't like how you went about the business, which showed me something of you personally. Yeah, I got discernment in my life. I don't need that. I don't need to entertain that negative energy. I'm about light. And the same energy I could put into negativity, I put into positivity. And, I took it, instead of doing one interview, I did another interview and I got 2 million views in a day.
Congratulations on that, which was a great interview as well. So,
yeah.
Indeed. All right. Well, real quick, I'm going to ask one more question and then let you go. But I want to reiterate that we're here with Marlon Wayans. He will be here September 26th on Thursday at the Florida Theater. Please make sure you get your tickets, floridatheater.com, and go check him out. Matter of fact, you can go to his website. It's Marlon Wayans Official, correct.com?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Making sure. All right. So the last question I have is like a fun question. It's from the interview deck from Poddex. I don't know if people can see that or not. It's probably blurry or not. But nevertheless, it's a question. The question is, well, first off, when I was doing my research, it said you went to Howard for a couple of years, Howard University. So the question I have
Shout
is...
out to HU.
Yes, for sure, for sure. What was the most memorable class you've ever taken in school or in college?
School period?
Yeah, it could be I mean, if you want to say gym, go say gym. But if I mean, if it was in elementary, middle, high, it doesn't matter.
I think I forgot the name of it, but I think it was intro to it was communications, but it was like the intro to practicum. I forgot the teacher's name. All I know is we had to do a radio project, a TV project, and a short film. And I only got a B in the class. But what happened was with all the projects, I was the one that delivered. I had a team of people. And most of them, I was the guy that delivered the project. Nobody would show up. My boy Skinny D, he showed up for a few of them. But there was some projects they didn't. They're like, yo, we're studying for the test. The last project I had to do on my own. I had to learn to shoot. I had to learn about locations. I had to learn about sound. I did everything by myself. Me and my friend Steve Harris, who eventually became one of the people I work with. And the valuable lesson in it is it's the person or the people that do the work are the people that will be successful. Grades don't mean nothing. Do the work. That's part of the work, but everybody else only got the A. I got a B in that class because I only got a C on the written exam because I was the one doing all the projects that they got A's in. So they got to be in that A in the class. I got a B, but I got an A plus when it comes to life, when it comes to this career, because of the fact that I learned early through the work.
I love it. I love it. And I mean, that shows very, very light. Well, not even light, very wide communications class doing the project. And now you're writing, producing, still doing stand up, still doing movies. So we greatly appreciate it. Where we respect you and all the work that you've done for the culture.
Thank you, brother. Come check this set. It's crazy.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, I'm not going to hold you too much longer.
I'm in a very special place. See me while the tickets is affordable.
Nice, nice. Okay. Well, before we go, let them know where they can find you at.
Marlon Wayans, at Marlon Wayans everywhere. At Marlon Wayans on Twitter, at Marlon Wayans on Facebook, at Marlon Wayans on Instagram, at Marlon Wayans on TikTok.
Everything. All right. Well, we'll appreciate you, Marlon. Thank you so much. We'll see you on Thursday, the 26th.
Yes, sir. Gang.